let's talk about ATP. It's very important for us to understand how ATP comes into play a role during cellular respiration. Let's take a look at the structure of ATP. Here, we can see a ribose sugar, which is the same thing we find in our RNA molecule. We can see a base, specifically this is an adenine, and 3 phosphate groups attached to it. So what is very, very important for us to pay attention is this high energy phosphate bond, which we're going to use it in order to release energy. So basically, we are removing one of these phosphate groups, and only one, through an exergonic reaction. That's why you can see a negative sign right here, to release a ton of energy, to do our cellular work, biosynthesis, and everything. So what we get out of it is ADP. So now what's left is 2 phosphate groups. That's why we call it adenosine diphosphate. Before we were calling it adenosine triphosphate. So it's really, really important for us to regenerate that ATP because all our cellular processes is dependent on the use of ATP. So what we do, we have to come up with some sort of processes in our body to regenerate that ATP. And indeed, we do that through these processes, which are glycolysis, tricarboxylic acid cycle, which is the same thing as citric acid cycle, oxidative phosphorylation, and photosynthesis. During these reactions, we input energy. That's why we see a positive sign here. So we input energy, and we add that phosphate group that we lost previously back to our ADP molecule to regenerate ATP.